Fitzgerald said that there were no second acts in American lives. Do you believe that?
Man, shit, we locked up. We best not believe that, right?
He's saying that the past is always with us. And where we come from, what we go through, how we go through it, all this shit matters. I mean, that's what I thought he meant.
Go ahead.
Like at the end of the book, you know? Boats and tides and all. It's like you can change up, right? You can say you somebody new, you can give yourself a whole new story. But what came first is who you really are. And what happened before is what really happened. And it don't matter that some fool say you different, because the only thing that make you different is what you really do or what you really go through. Like, you know, like all them books in his library. Now, he fronting with all them books. But if we pull one down off the shelf, ain't none of the pages ever been open. He got all them books, and he ain't read near one of them. Gatsby, he was who he was, and he did what he did. And because he wasn't ready to get real with the story, that shit caught up to him. I think, anyway.
Now, something that I noticed about The Wire is that the show is mostly grounded in American values and American history. In this scene with D, the book that they're referring to is called The Great Gatsby, written by Scott Fitzgerald, an American author during the 1920s and 30s that unintentionally became known for the phrase, "There are no second acts in American lives." Now, a lot of people believe this statement didn't age well, and over time has proven to be untrue. But D'Angelo believes we might be missing the point that Fitzgerald was trying to make.
He's saying that the past is always with us. And where we come from, what we go through, how we go through it, all this shit matters. I mean, that's what I thought he meant.
Now, as far as clarifying the statement, there are no second acts in American lives, I don't think D did that good of a job at all. But as I told someone in the comment section, his explanation goes perfect with another Fitzgerald quote, which is, "We are all caught between the past and the present, and we carry the burdens of both." So I kinda understand where D is going with his perspective. But first, let us explain what a second act is, which is simply something that someone dedicates their later life to after retiring from their former occupation. So a few examples of this would be Kobe Bryant being successful in film after retiring from the league, that rapper Chameleonaire being a successful entrepreneur post his rap career, Michael Jordan going to play other sports, and etc. But from the time of Fitzgerald to 2023, there has been countless second acts that were successful, yet none of them contradict his statement in my opinion.
Fitzgerald said that there were no second acts in American lives. Do you believe that?
But I believe the context suggests that no matter how great or competitive Michael Jordan may be as a person, the chances of him becoming beloved in golf or baseball as he was in basketball is highly unlikely in America. The point is that the praise and the admiration we receive in our initial career will be almost impossible to replicate in our later one. While likewise, the failures of our initial career will never truly be forgotten, regardless of how great our post-careers is. Fitzgerald was never doubting our ability to have a second act, more so people's perspective of us once they place us in a category, you feel me?
It's like you can change up, right? You can say you somebody new, you can give yourself a whole new story. But what came first is who you really are. And what happened before is what really happened. And it don't matter that some fool say you different, because the only thing that make you different is what you really do or what you really go through.
Now, the premise behind D's explanation revolves around a person's ability to change. It walks down the philosophical alley and questions, do people truly change? Or do every day we become more of the person that we always were? Now, one perspective argues that we don't change.
Do tell.
That individuals are essentially fixed, from around the age of 7. And from then, our core identity remains relatively stable. It also asserts that any perceived change is merely superficial, or at most temporary. And this is the part of the spectrum where these views will reside.
It's like you can change up, right? You can say you somebody new, you can give yourself a whole new story. But what came first is who you really are. And what happened before is what really happened. And it don't matter that some fool say different, because the only thing that make you different is what you really do or what you really go through.
Whereas the contrasting view asserts that people can and do actually change, that our experience, our interactions with others, and self-reflection actually leads to a significant shift in our beliefs, our values, and our behavior, the 3 pillars of change. And my personal views will probably fall on this side of the spectrum, simply because I am a man, and what distinguishes me from an animal is my ability to self-reflect. Humans also possess a long-term memory, giving us the ability to mentally time travel through the past and continuously correct mistakes, to not fall for the same trap over and over if we discipline our instincts, something that an animal is a slave to. An animal's mind also can't comprehend abstract concepts like morality and rules, prerequisites for us to be considered civilized. And since we can, we are charged with controlling our primal desires, or else be labeled an animal.
Proposition then. I just step out the way. You'll never hear from me again. I'll just disappear.
Joe, you'll be up in the mischief in no time. Truth is, you won't be able to change up any more than me. Close your eyes. It won't hurt none. There now. Joe, relax. Breathe easy.
These niggas savor. Had my auntie selling that shit like it was savor. Y'all know what's real and what's fake, that's so shake.